Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dirty Red Gaming. And if you're new to the channel, every Monday and every Thursday around 1 p.m. we do sneaker and tech reviews. And if you could tell by the title of today's video, man, we got another review for y'all coming up today. Man, in today's video, we're gonna discuss Madden 25. I've had early access since Monday around 4 o'clock, and I've been playing the game since then. And it's Thursday now, and a lot of people are gonna be picking up Madden 25 tomorrow. And in today's video, man, I want to give y'all 5 reasons why you should go grab Madden 25, but I'm also gonna give you 5 reasons why you should go grab College Football 25. And then to wrap the video up, man, I'm gonna give you like my thoughts on each game. And if I only had $70, which game would I pick up? Would I go grab College Football 25 if I ain't already got it, or would I grab Madden 25 tomorrow when it releases for everyone to get? So I don't want to hold y'all up, man. Let's go ahead and get to the video. Okay, so coming from Madden 24 and Madden 23, one of the most noticeable things that I saw when I first loaded up the game was the main menu. This may be something small for a lot of people, but for me this was kind of big. They revamped the whole main menu, and it kind of makes it more streamlined compared to just a guy just jogging out and then you just looking at an avatar the whole time. But I really like this. I really like the animations that they're doing and the game footage that's to your right, and then they pretty much streamlined. You got Madden News, Ultimate Team, your franchise, Superstar, Quick Play, Training Camp, Creation Center. You know, check your roster out. Then you got extras and things of that nature. And then you got your settings and accessibility. I really like that for this game. It just makes the game feel refreshed. It does feel like a new game. A big issue that people was having was that the game just felt like the game from last year all the time. But with them doing this, as you can see, McCaffrey and stuff like that, that's cool to me, instead of just having stuff up here for me to go buy stuff for Ultimate Team and things of that nature. I like these animations. I like these video clips right here. I could just let this run in the background. So for me, that's a big plus when you think about buying this game. So let's go ahead and get to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing that I like about the game that they've implemented is the passing and kick mechanics. So you're gonna go into your settings. Usually once you get the game, you get it out the pack, or once you download it, it's gonna make you set up everything the way you want as soon as the game comes on. So the one thing I do like is the new kicking meter. It's pretty cool, the tap and hold. I use the multimeter tap and hold. That's just straight out the box. And then your passing mechanics, the placement and accuracy. You can do pass and slow down, pass lead increase, vertical speed, vertical visibility, meter visibility, and it tells you, it just shows hide the pass meter, do not affect the pass style. Reticle meter visibility, this does not affect pass style, but it shows the placement, reticle, target area for both users and the CPU. I just use it straight out the box, but I do like that you have the placement and accuracy. It's going to ask you which one do you want to choose. Do you want to go old school, like it says placement, which enables visual targets to control the pass placement, power. This leaves accuracy to be determined by the player ratings. Okay, that's just basically you pushing a button and they making a catch, and then if it's a good catch, it's a good catch, a good pass, whatever. Then you got placement and accuracy. That's what I like to use. It enables a time element for perfect accuracy on bullet passes on the top of vision. So they have this in College Football 25, and basically, if you're familiar with NBA 2K, it's kind of like a shot meter where you hold the button to throw it as hard as you want it, or let it go, and it lets you know if you make a good pass or not. So I really like this in Madden 25. I like that they implemented it. I got familiar with it on College Football 25, and then they implemented it in Madden 25. So I really like that. And then pass and slow down, choose the amount of slowdown during the pass, not enabled during online play, so that when the ball is thrown, it slows down so that you can get see the animations and things of that nature. So that's another thing that I like that they've implemented on Madden 25 that's different from Madden 24. Okay, so the next thing is going to be the playbook, man. The playbooks are so unique this year in Madden 25. This playbook I use is the Miami Dolphins playbook. I'm a big Miami Dolphins fan, but when I run with the Miami Hurricanes, I use the multiple playbook, which is similar to the Miami Dolphins playbook, but they just have so much more, and there's so much that is geared toward the specific team. Mike McDaniels runs the Miami Dolphins. He's the head coach, and his play style is so crazy. I was looking at the pistol, I want to say, and just looking at this formation of, let's see, where it's at. I want to say it's the cheat. Yeah, this is it right here. So you got the cheat fake swing wheel, cheat halfback double pass, cheat swing flat. And I mean, there's so many plays that you could run out of this that just keeps your defense, or keep defenses off balance, keeps you from, just being predictable all the time. But if you just look at how crazy this play is, you have the fullback going all the way around, look like he's going to run a reverse or something like that. And then you just throw it to the running back. He missed the block there, but nonetheless, man, we're going to lab this, and probably next Thursday I'm going to give y'all a good scheme out of the Miami Dolphins playbook. But that's what I got for my next one, man, is just the playbook. Every playbook is going to be unique. They're going to update it throughout the year. They're going to have live playbooks that they constantly update based on teams changing plays. But most of the teams have playbooks that are designed for certain players. Deebo Samuels, Tyreek Hill, just all of those special key players that you use. But yeah, for me, man, playbook is going to be the next thing. Okay, so the next thing is going to be gameplay. And I'm just going to run in here and run a quick play with Miami. And we're in the game against the Falcons. And I'm just going to run, I don't know, maybe a halfback blast. And we'll just see how the gameplay is, how it looks. I streamed this a few times, and I've seen a few people streaming. But the gameplay looks totally different. It feels different. It's a little bit slower than college football, but the game feels a little more realistic. See Mostert able to see how he moves his shoulders and gets in between the holes instead of just running, while they kind of adapt to the game itself, and it just feels better. It feels much better. Let me see if I can run another play to give you an idea of how the gameplay looks, because I know a lot of people feel like the game is a copy and paste of last year's Madden 24, but this is not a copy and paste of last year's. The tackling is much better. Everything is improved. I will say that everything in this game is improved. You would have to play the game to see for yourself, to get a feel for it. You see how he lowered his shoulders and went in and out of this cut. Something that I love about this game is the same on offense and the same on defense. So for me, gameplay on defense and offense is much better. You see the cut he just did, like it's more realistic. It feels better. The same way with college football. So let's go ahead and get to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing is going to be realism, man. This game looks and feels realistic. It feels like a real NFL game. It doesn't feel like my Madden copied and paste from Madden 24 to Madden 25. It looks like they really redid the engines, and this game looks like the players will look like they're on the field. And I'm just going to show y'all what caught me was the defense, and I'll show you just a second. Just pick a random play. Now watch how the defense, look how they're standing around. You see the movement they're doing? That is actually how football looks. See how they're moving? Okay, we get a tackle. We go back on defense, but just pay attention to how they come out of the huddle and watch what they do. Look how they're communicating. See how the defensive linemen, look at the cornerbacks, look at the safety coming up, look at the linebackers. Like the movement, look at Cousins. Like his movement is the same movement he would have if he was in the real game. And to me, that's all you can ask for in the game. It may not be the best game, it may not be the best football game, but this game is much better than what I thought. Just look at how they point at the sky. Look at the linebackers. Just look at how everyone is communicating and moving around. I mean, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. One-handed catch. So that's my last thing, man. It's just the player realism. Those are 5 things I gave you when it comes to, if you should get Madden and what's the difference in the 24 version and the 25 version. So let's go. Okay, so we got College 25, and I'm going to give y'all the 5 things that I love about this game, the 5 things that I just felt like stood out the most to me about this game. And one of those is the presentation. I really like how they just did the presentation of College 25, how they got all of these players right here, just the introduction and the home screen and the main menu, similar to Madden 25, but it's a little more detailed. It kind of gives you like a lot of information. Like you see, this is for your ultimate team. Then it brings you into the home screen, and then right here you have your last game that you played. You got your ultimate team. Road to the college football playoffs, which is pretty much playing online. You get to do this if you want to play online. I like the theme of the Miami Hurricanes, or whatever team that you choose to pick as your favorite team. It shows my record 4-1. But I really enjoyed the presentation that they have. I like the music that they have. It's just a bunch of drums. It really feels like you're into the college football. You got your Road to Glory, Dynasty mode. Then you got your Play Now, Play a Friend. training, practice. You can go download playbooks if you want custom playbooks, if you want to download custom teams. Whatever you want to download for this game, you can download high school teams, you can download playbooks, sliders. I mean, I've downloaded a couple playbooks. I haven't got a chance to use them, but one thing I do like about the college football is just the experience when you first get the game and you get to just see and get that college football vibe. And I really love that Miami Hurricane theme, especially the Florida State Seminoles and the little ticket at the bottom that says the wide, wide right 2 back in 1992. So let's go ahead and get into the next thing. Okay, so the next thing I have for College Football 25 is going to be teams and playbooks. With NFL having like 32 teams, College Football 25 has over 134 teams with 150 different playbooks, along with so many different play styles that you could choose from. For me, the next thing is going to be just the amount of teams you can play with, along with the different playbooks that you can use. For me, I'm a Miami Hurricane guy, but you got all of the teams in the ACC, American, Big 10, Big 12. I mean, you got a lot of teams to choose from, along with the different playbooks that you can select from. I run the multiple playbook, but you have the air raid. You have pretty much every team on this game has a different playbook. Arkansas, Auburn, I mean, whatever play style that you want to go with, you can pick that. And then defense as well. They have so many different types of defense. 3-2-6, 3-3-5, 3-3-5 tight, 3-4 multiple. I used to do the multiple, but you got a 4-2-5 as well. Like, it's so many different defenses. There's so many ways to scheme and get the ball up and down the field that you should not have a bad experience with College Football 25. So for me, the next thing that I had was the teams, the playbooks, and the play style. So let's go ahead and get to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing we got is the stadiums and presentation. So we're just going to go into this Colorado and Colorado State game, and I'm just going to let y'all see what an introduction to College Football 25 looks like. So we're just going to go ahead and advance to the game, and I'm just going to show y'all the introduction and just let y'all see what the stadium and presentations look like in NCAA or College Football 25. So you got the Buffalo running out on the field, and Madden is not like this. Madden does not have these type of presentation. That's one thing I do dread about Madden, is that the presentations on the game is really not that good. But with College Football 25, every team has its own introduction, its own presentation. It looks and feels authentic and real to what college football has to offer. So this is what it looks like coming out of Colorado's locker room, and then you got the Colorado State Rams, and then you got the mascot. So that's something that I really like about it, you know, compared to playing Madden. It doesn't feel as, you know, authentic to NFL football compared to what this College Football 25 has. So that's my next thing, is just the stadium and presentation. Okay, so the next thing is going to be Dynasty mode. I really take the Dynasty mode seriously, simply because of how unique it is. I'm 12-0 with the Miami Hurricanes in my online dynasty. We just beat on Syracuse, but the thing I like about it is how in-depth it is with the recruiting. You know, I can lose a recruit if I play bad, but so far, you know, getting these commits to come to the team, getting them to come out and visit, like the dynasty mode is much deeper and it's much fun than what I would like to see in Madden. I never really do this with Madden when it comes to like trading, or I wouldn't say, like, you know, they have the same thing, but it's not recruiting. It's more like looking for draft prospects. But with the recruiting and the dynasty mode, it all ties into together. How good you play in the season determines if you could get people to commit to your school, and how bad you play and where you rank at. And just so many fundamentals that goes into recruiting. I take it very seriously. So the dynasty mode for me is very epic. From the College Football 25 compared to the Madden 25. I have not. My plan is to start my own dynasty, not online, but just my own offline dynasty, and just play through it and then draft everyone into Madden 25. So I think that's going to be pretty big for me. But right now, playing online is very, very unique. It's very interesting. I love it. I love playing on the online dynasty. I take it very seriously. I take, you know, my rushing and everything serious. Get my recruits. I do have one 5-star commit, and that is Jeremy Ankara from Indianapolis. Was able to get him to come to Miami. Got him to verbally commit, and then so on and so forth. You get so many players. You get some players that'll lock you out. They'll commit to a team right now, competing with Michigan for the strong safety. Let me see if I got him. Let me go back. Go back to my recruiting. And let me just see where we're at with him. So recruiting wise, he's not available for visits, but you get recruiting points, and then you try to recruit a player. So the dynasty mode in college football 25 is elite. I really love it. It's going to get better as they do updates and improve, get all the bugs out of it. But that's another thing that I got is the dynasty mode. Okay, so the next thing I got is Road to Glory. This is a game mode that I really loved in college football back in 2014 when college football 20 or NCAA 2014 or 14 came out. And basically, this is where you create your guy and you just get him through the ranks. You get him on a team. Right now, as you can see, I'm a wide receiver. I started out as a wide receiver, and you pretty much just get your guy up. You build him up, and you get him to the NFL, and you go through so many tasks and so many things to get him to where he is. He's got to have his grades up. He's got to have his mental up. And I really love playing this mode. This is my first Road to Glory I've done since. I don't do it in Madden because I just find it useless. It's not as fun. But on here, it's a lot fun. And then my goal is to just get him through college, and then you can draft him onto Madden. So that's something else that you can do. You can start as a walk-on. You can start off as a 2-star, 3-star, 4-star. I started off as a 5-star because I didn't want to go through the hassle. I've been looking at all of the ratings. But it's actually fun. It's actually fun. And me, I'm very competitive, so I try to win all my games. And right now we're 6-0, and I became a starter in my first year. So this is the fun thing I like to do. This is a lot. It's a lot you can do in college football 25. So these are my top 5 things that I suggest if you want to get college football 25. These are things that I think you should get it for. So let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Okay, so we at the end of the video, and if anyone's going to grab Madden 25, I suggest you do. But if you don't have college football, I suggest you grab it too. I really like both games. Madden 25, I really got to get more into it. College 25, it's been out for a while. College football 25, I'm sorry about that. It's been out for a while, so I've had a good chance and a good opportunity to play it a lot more. But with the early access for Madden 25, I haven't got to play it as much as only Wednesday, Thursday. So it's only a couple days for you to get a feel for a game. But nonetheless, man, I really enjoy both at the moment. But the one thing I will say is a lot more to do in college 25. And with that being said, if I only had $70, man, for me, I would probably go with college football 25. I think the longevity in college football 25 is going to be much better, especially when football season starts. College football is going to update, and it's going to give you a lot more to do with the dynasty mode and with the Road to Glory mode. I really like those modes good. You can run your dynasties and run them straight into Madden. The reason why I got both is because I want to do dynasty in college football, draft all of my players out of college football, draft them into Madden 25, and then so on and so on. So that's really big for me. That's why I bought the game back in 2014, and why I continue to buy college football now and Madden now. But nonetheless, man, if I had $70, that was my last $70, I probably would go with college football 25. Not that Madden's bad, but I think that college football, the longevity is going to be much better. But I do think that Madden 25 does have some improvements from last year. Like I showed you, the things that I saw that were different, the realism, the gameplay, the mechanics, the new kicking and passing mechanics are pretty good in the game. It's going to help the game be much better this year. But if I had to pick and choose, I would only buy college football 25 if that's all the money I had. So anyway, man, I thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all made it this far in the video to figure out, what game y'all should pick up. If you haven't gotten college football 25 yet, and you're trying to decide if you want college football 25 or you want to get Madden 25 on Friday when it releases to everyone, for me, I would go with college 25. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's Dirty Red Gaming, and I'm out.